All right, Allison, thank you very much. We have a holiday-themed edition of Ask the Garden Guy this morning. Here with answers about winter trees, plants, and flowers is Derek Thomas with Thomas Landscapes. Good to see you, sir. You have a lot of information, so we're going to jump right in. First question comes from Richard in Germantown. He says, I planted mums in the garden this fall. What do I have to do to make them thrive?
Absolutely. And if you pass me this one here, this is what your mom is probably looking at about this time of the year. The best thing to do right now is to go ahead and prune out all of this year's foliage. And what you'll probably find below, as in this one, you will have some baby foliage.
Yeah.
What you want to do with this, for this to last for years to come, is do a top dressing of some really good compost. Okay, that's going to enrich the soil, keep the plant roots with nutrients for the fall and winter, and then we're going to put some leaves on top of that.
Dried leaves?
Yeah, you put it right on top of that. Don't be afraid to cover it over.
Cover
Tony.
even
even the leaves,
the baby. Okay.
Even the foliage. Don't be afraid to cover that over. What that's going to do, it's going to create kind of a nestling blanket for the plant. It's going to help it not heave during, freezing and thawing, and your mums will be good to go for years. Next year, prune it 3 to 4 times between March and July, and you'll get blooms next fall.
All right, very good. There you go, Richard. Next questions were sent in on Twitter.
Twitter, yeah. At Thomas Garden Guy. Continue to follow me, and we'll keep answering your questions.
And he answers them. Poinsettias. How do I care for my poinsettias? Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Through the holiday. Can I plant it outside, and will it bloom again? I have one from last year, but it has not bloomed.
Great questions. Here's the thing. What you want to do with the poinsettia right now is when you get it home, you want to keep it away from heat vents. You want to put it in an area where it's going to get bright enough light that the plant is going to be able to create food for itself. And you want to, most importantly, not let it dry out. Check it 3 or 4 times a week. Make sure that it's not drying out, but also don't sit it in water. So don't have it sitting in a tray of water for more than a couple of hours. The plant will last for months because a poinsettia, what we see as being really attractive is actually a bract. What a bract is, it's a modified leaf. The leaf has actually changed. It's altered its own leaf. The flowers are way down inside here in a poinsettia, and they go away a lot sooner than the actual bracts will. Reblooming. First of all, don't put it outside. It's not cold hardy. You can put it outside in the spring once danger of frost has passed. Reblooming, it's really not worth it unless you can cut down the light. Poinsettias bloom based on shortness of day. And if we lived closer to the equator, they would rebloom.
Holiday trees. Will sugar work in the tree water to help preserve its life? I've always heard that. I have a live tree. How do I plant it when the holidays are over? Okay,
sugar will not work. Don't put sugar in there. You can buy a tree additive like this. Follow the manufacturer's instructions, and that will help prolong, as this one is called, the life of the tree. When you get it home, make sure if you're going to be driving around after you buy your tree and they put a fresh cut on it, you want to get a saw like this. This saw is available for about $5. If you don't have one, it's a bow saw. The teeth are really serrated. Put another fresh cut about 2 to 3 inches in, because after about an hour, that fresh cut that they put at the nursery is going to close again because of the high concentration of sap. And if you have a live tree, bring it in late. Maybe do it on December 24th and only keep it in for about a week. That's a tree that actually has roots.
Okay, give me your Twitter or your tweet address.
At Thomas Garden Guy.
Thank you very much. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
Thank you, Tony.
Your Twitter account. What is
Sorry, y'all, 1 second. You got transpose on there?